I'm getting that. Alright, we killed those 2 birds and then we went to town. We had to get Bryce's license, print some stuff off for Hayden, and just get some groceries, fill up the water. But we decided to kind of switch up what we were doing and go look at these river bottom areas just because it seems like a place that turkeys would be. And like Jake said, it seems like water's kind of the limiting factor. So we just took off driving with no real goal in mind, and we ended up seeing a couple toms out here in this private land field, but they're really close to the public, and it looks like just based on the trees they would roost on public or close to public. So we're going to work down kind of towards this river here and hopefully get just kind of in the mix with them. And
it's like 2 lone towns. I'd
yeah,
say if we can get within earshot,
we should have a decent shot of at least kind of. I think if we get up on this bluff, we might be able to see it.
Yeah. See him?
There's a hen back behind them.
Right here?
I can see their back. That little group of trees right there in that berm. Look right where the dirt starts, there's a back popping up.
We got a while, so.
Yeah, we got like 8 hours left.
Down this sucker. River's right there. I'm not even pointing that. I'm gonna get down this sucker, get in the bank of the river probably, and just get all the way up to the line. And they're right there.
How you feeling about it?
Pretty good, honestly.
Me too. I think we can get pretty close.
Yeah. I don't think they'll see us all the way down here if we sneak down there into that river. Work up. Might take a while, but
yeah. Those turkeys are about 200 yards over that lip. We're gonna work around this river here and then pop up. We think they're gonna go back and roost back there. There's wildlife everywhere here in Montana. One's got his head up right now. Go ahead, Bryce, I can see him clear.
Looks like a hen and 2 toms. These birds can't hear us calling, so I think we might have to sneak up to the line and just like get down there, and I might have to crawl back. But once they start coming, or if I can get their attention, I'm gonna try to just call them over here where they can hopefully see the decoy, and it should be pretty fun. I think they're gonna go down to this river bottom and roost at some point anyway, unless they just roost right out there, which they could, but we're in a good spot. We can't go any further, so.
Been sitting on these birds for quite a while now. We think they heard our calling. They're still a ways out, probably 400 or 500 yards, so we got to work with this property boundary right here, but we're probably going to crawl up and just try to get close enough to where they can really hear the calling. And yeah, we don't really know exactly where they're at right now. We know where we last saw them, but we're just going to try to get closer to them, and hopefully they'll get a little fired up and we can get them within shooting distance. For sure a longbeard, I saw it clear as day. after we killed, we went and we ended up finding two gobblers and a hen kind of in the river bottoms. And then we had a good chunk of public, but they weren't on the public, so we kind of just got as close as we could to them, called at them. We got them to look like they were coming for a little while, but they moved off. So we think they're gonna roost on public, so we'll probably be in here in the morning. If not, we may go ask the landowner who owns the ground they were on for permission. But we're gonna head back to camp. It's about an hour drive and it's 8 o'clock at night, so yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but
We'll be back in the morning.
we'll be back in the morning. It's good to know they're pretty much doing the same thing every day.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting a pattern on them.
I would say we go ask those people, don't you?
For sure. We can try.
It's interesting that they have more with them today. Like, there's probably more in that bottom, that river bottom stuff than we know about. There's 7 of them I can see.
How many male birds can you tell?
I can only really tell like one looked massive, but I can't really see their beards from here.
Oh yeah.
I feel like if there is 3 toms, we might have a chance at really pissing them off, but at the same time, if the rest of those are hens, like, I don't know.
I think if we just crawl right up to that fence line, if there's one strutting, like that one was gonna come into that decoy yesterday, had the hen not been just walking back to roost. You know what I mean? But also, if we can just get permission, we can
That's
probably.
what I would ask for first.
Yeah, if we
could
got
probably get a better
permission.
angle on it. We could probably get right in that field that they're in, you know, with the amount,
Berms.
like the berms around it. Yeah. Let's talk about our morning, Bryce. Talk about our 2:30 wake up.
Yeah, we tried to wake up at 2:30 to come out here because it's like an hour-and-a-half drive from camp, and couldn't quite get up.
So it's 9:30 now and we're on them again.
Yeah, Keith, we had a little orphan boy come sleep over with us last night, and
Kept us up.
yeah, he was in our tent with us, and Zach comes in, he's like, "You boys going after them toms tomorrow?" And I'm like, "Well, they're gonna be out there, so we might just give her a couple hours."
Let them get down.
Yeah.
Let turkeys be turkeys.
Yeah. I didn't spend $500 an acre for people to come over here and ask me to hunt.
My horse is fired up. You coming down here?
I'd say that horse has a problem with standing still. That's why they got him tied up there.
Jeez. Thing is stressed, boy.
I thought I heard somebody walking around in there, but
Probably a kid.
then they didn't ever.
Kid home alone calling his parents saying, "Hey, there's somebody here from
Missouri.
out of state."
Oh, they're getting pretty nervous.
They look big.
Yeah, that was cute. Is it 3 toms?
I would say that's kind of what I thought.
One that's to the left. So it's got the hen in the middle of the strutter to the left, has a pretty big beard. I haven't seen the strutter turn around yet.
Wow, that thing's pretty.
Yeah. He's got a decent beard on him too.
That's one you'd be willing to take, Bryce?
Yeah, he's probably a Magnum. Probably scored 90.
Keeper 90. Well, we spent, what, 6 hours on the public yesterday calling at these things, trying to decoy them over. They didn't ever budge more than 50 yards. And now they've moved within 30 yards of where we spent 6 hours.
Just sitting there strutting.
So at least they're on public now. We're going to try to swing around. Gonna get down this ditch here. And then it flattens out pretty good, but there's enough little berms and stuff. And there's that little woodlot right there. I think if we get that between us and the turkeys, we should be able to move at least within 400 yards of them. And yesterday they didn't have those jakes with them, and we were talking a lot of times if you can get those jakes coming into a decoy, like they'll commit first, and then the toms will see them coming in, they'll like get jealous. I don't know what it is, but like they'll just start running up behind them, and as long as you got good enough cover and the jakes don't get spooky,
It'll be alright.
toms will come running in too. So.
see them, Gooch?
I can't.
Well, just tell me what they're doing.
They're looking at us right now.
That decoy put out there. He's coming pretty hard, Jake. Yeah, they're running.
Are they coming?
I mean, I saw one running with my naked eyes. They'll probably turn around by the time.
They're gonna have to be right on the decoy for me to shoot.
It's alright, I think. You gotta sit up and can.
Get on your knees, Bryce, is what I would do.
We're gonna shake.
What?
I'm shaking.
Yeah, they're looking. They see the decoy.
Yeah, they're coming this way pretty quick. Running. Just running this way.
Dude, I'm shaking so bad.
I am too.
What'd you say?
He said he's shaking so bad.
They're right. To
There's a
the
couple
right
of them close to the left. Get down, everybody, get ready.
Bryce, did you hear that? Like how close to it?
150. He's right down that tree.
Yeah, I see him.
I'll get down lower because I think they come right up here if they just hide really low. I'm trying to get right on this side of the tree
This
so
side?
I'll let you go. I'll just point a gun right at the decoy.
If they get to the decoy, when I shoot, I'm gonna lift up a little bit because I don't want my pattern to
I'll
hit
try
that
to get them
tree.
to pop their head up too, if you want. Yeah, they're coming. They're just to the left of that tree. I don't know if it's a Jake or a Tom, but you in 120, Gooch?
I'm not gonna see them until they're right at the decoy.
That's okay, they're running.
How close now?
I don't know, they're probably within 100.
They're just gonna run in here. I'm not even gonna call anymore.
No, they're right here. You don't need to call. Still coming. I see them to the left further.
Yeah, Tom's coming up the bank right now. I can see him.
How far?
300, right by those trees we set up.
This one's probably only 70,
Yeah, I saw him. They're over there.
50.
Get ready, Bryce. Bryce, get your gun ready.
Don't move, because he can see.
Here comes another Tom.
I think I've got this tree between me and them.
They just got him.
Just don't move at all, because he's right here.
Can you tell if it's a gobbler or not?
I can't now. Looks like it might be a Jake, but I'm not sure.
Toms are running now.
You're on him, Gooch.
No, I can't put my camera behind it. The Toms are running hard.
This one's right here to the left, so don't move at all. He's coming way to the left. Just don't move. He's 10 yards. It's a gobbler. It's a gobbler. Kill him if you want. You want him? Yep. Got a branch in my way. Kill him. Let's go, baby. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they're allowed to.
You're right up there. You're right up there. Please gobble.
Keep going. They come in. Keep praying. Yeah, buddy. Let's just leave these alone. And then come back and kill them.
Yeah, just leave them.
Good job, dude. First Merriam. That's cool, huh? It's just like I thought it was probably a Jake just because it's little.
Yeah, I know.
That thing saved us so you could just swing easily. You never
Oh yeah, he never even knew. I shot that branch.
He was so close and didn't know. Yeah, you could see you just hammered it right off. Look at that.
Ooh, we called those in from way.
That's the furthest I've ever seen a turkey come from. Just
That is so sick, dude.
You're like, it's a long beard. I would have told you to turn that way. Like,
I got on him.
Did you?
Slow motion. Yeah, it's freaking sweet.
I'm sure.
Bryce is in the, like, you just see Bryce swinging, shot up here, and I'm like, go ahead and kill him, and then he just nailed it.
Dude, I was shaking from the time that they like turned. I'm still shaking from the time that they turned down there. Just like the one broke off, and then like kind of like we guessed, like if you can get one to start committing, it's like the other ones just can't stand it. They got to run in from behind.
Yeah, they get so pissed.
I think this GoPro probably got that Tom walking too.
And that's content.
That's content. That's 2 in 2 days, baby.
Dude, we got up like 3 hours ago.
We made the right move, really, because it's like we spent a bunch of time out here with these turkeys yesterday in the same weather, and like I guess it's hard to say if we made the right move because like we weren't out here, but definitely didn't hurt to wait for the nicer weather.
There's quite a few Toms back here. Those two are for sure Toms.
Yeah.
That was so sick.
Nice job, Bryce. That's awesome.
He kind of swerved the decoy.
He did.
I was surprised. I mean, he's probably just not the dominant gobbler, you know.
Well, those started running as soon as they saw this one up there.
He thought he was going to get a free hen down here, and then he got down here and there was a Jake decoy, and he kind of was skirting around it, I think is what happened. Because he never knew we were here. He was so relaxed the whole time.
That's the other thing too, guys. We had this giant tree right in front of us.
Yeah.
Decoys out.
It's like Bryce, you couldn't see him till he was what, 10 yards?
Oh yeah,
probably?
all I saw were his feet. I was like, I can swing so hard on him.
Sweet.
I moved faster than I usually would because it's just like there's no way he could have seen me.
Yeah, that thing just had his head completely covered up. I was filming him like bob and weave through there. I was standing up filming those other birds, and then all of a sudden, like how we kept saying, like pay attention to the left because I saw some break off. I thought. And then all of a sudden they were just like 150 yards up there. I could just see them weaving through that grass out there.
That's so
This
sick.
place is awesome, dude. Yesterday we were in here and there's just like geese flying all around us.
Sandhill cranes.
Sandhill cranes. We called in a couple pheasants. They just like, we were hen calling them. The pheasants would just run right up to us. Ducks everywhere. I'm still shaking.
That's so awesome. Thanks for filming, guys. That was sweet.
That was awesome. Thank you.
Bush shirt.
Our layer of clothes that we had to shed.
Yeah.
By what, 15 yards?
Yeah.
Oh, can you look at my bino?
Holy crap. You hit them good?
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's pretty, Bryce.
Their spurs aren't very big on them down here.
Those light wings, dude.
Big beard, I think. Like a decently long beard.
Nice work,
I thought
Bryce.
they'd be a little shorter. That's so sick.
Fan them out once, I want to see. Oh yeah.
Just.
That'll run. You're saying you're gonna have a hard time not mounting one.
Oh yeah.
Nice work, Bryce.
I mean, what more could you want?
Then 3 Toms running 600 yards at least to you.
Yeah.
I'll measure it, dude. That
a
was
long
far. And they didn't hesitate once they heard
No,
it.
not at all.
Dude, that branch, you just cut it.
Yeah,
Cut it right off.
Oh my god!
Just cut it right now.
That's a thick branch.
I didn't realize it was all still intact. This is what the turkey was looking at. He just finally got around this and he started getting a little nervous, but it was way too late.
Way too late.
And
Good job,
Bryce,
dude. That was awesome.
Bryce, a lot of Bryce's pattern hit that branch, but he was so close that it didn't matter.
Pretty birds. We basically just drove around until we saw them. The guys are kind of doing some different stuff. They're trying to go around and strike them, but yesterday we just drove around until we saw some that we could hunt, and then we kind of knew they were going to be right back out here, and came right out, and they were right in the same spot. It is amazing though, like we talked about in yesterday's video with the jakes, like the amount of ground they can cover. I mean, from where we saw those the first to here might be half.
I'll measure it once.
A mile. Yeah.
But I mean, look how thick that is. For that to just chew through that like it's nothing. I mean, it's pretty dry wood, but still.
And it was real close too.
Well, we're gonna go back to the truck, go back to camp. Don't know if we're gonna get a bang on the way out.
Oh yeah, we'll get some sort of caffeine on the way out. Edit a video, and then probably decide who's gonna get another tag.
Yeah.
I think it might be way cheaper for you guys to just get more.
Maybe, but
Does it cut the cost?
yeah, by $50, I think.
Oh, that's not bad.
So we'll see. We'll see what kind of work we get done today.
Yeah.
And
Maybe in here tomorrow.
I'm sure the other guys are having some experiences out there with turkeys. Granted, given the good weather.
Yeah, they're up in the mountains. We're down in the flats. So kind of got two locations going right here. So
We might strike our way back to camp. Strike up another one.